Hey everybody, it's Jim T with Key, the realtor from BG, coming to you live from the White House in Bowling Green, Ohio. In today's market update, we are covering the one, the only, Bowling Green. That's MLS area 55, the 43402 zip code. Let's take a look, folks. So one positive marker, especially if you're a buyer, in December of 2020, we had an increase. One of the only places in Wood County right now that is up in new listings in December was Bowling Green, the one, the only. Pending sales have remained flat and closed sales have slightly increased as well. Days on market have increased a little bit, and that's possibly because we're starting to see some new listings trickling in. Now, the median sale price in the month of December and average sale price are differing. And what this means, folks, is it could mean that there was some foreclosures, bank-owned properties, or other types of non-arm's length transactions that came on the bottom rung of the median sale price, which drove that number down a little bit. It doesn't necessarily mean cause for alarm yet, especially considering there's still only 1.6 months supply of inventory, which is insanely low. Current inventory of houses as of December of 2020 was 27, with 15 of those pending sales. So, not a whole lot to choose from in the market. It's insane. And that's why we're seeing an increase in average sale price. Now, when we look at the whole year as January through the end of 19 and January through the end of December of 2020, we see that the market has appreciated at an almost constant rate of just shy of 6%, which is beating inflation by almost double. So, way to go. We're doing really fine here in Bowling Green, Ohio. And when we look back, the worst months, the worst time for Bowling Green was summer of 2012, and the median score for that time period was about 120,000. Now we're sitting at almost 190,000 for the median score, 181 to be exact, as of December of this year. So, what this all means is that the Bowling Green market is fairly steady in terms of comparing to Wood County as a whole. Not a lot of inventory. 1.6 months supply generally means that we have way more buyers than we do sellers. So if your house falls in the category of the $200,000 price point in Bowling Green, Ohio, or maybe a little bit less, there's a very good likelihood that we're going to get you multiple offers if your house is listed. It should sell very quickly. The average days on market is 66, and that means 45 of those days are usually days that it's going through the mortgage process. So when you take the 45 out of the 66, chances are it's been on the market for only about 2 weeks before they get an offer accepted, and that offer is coming in at over list price, folks. 100.5% higher than what the house was listed for. So, multiple offers. If you're a seller, that doesn't necessarily mean you don't need a real estate agent, because in order for you to get the absolute most for your home, you really need a professional to help guide you through this market, because it is very complex. A lot of people make a poor decision in not hiring a professional, and they are so happy with themselves they sold their house in 2 hours. Well, let me tell you what, you probably did, and you probably also shortchanged yourself by several thousands of dollars, if not tens of thousands of dollars. Many people make this mistake. Don't let that people be you. Please give me a call. I will be happy to give you a free market analysis. Either way, whether you use me, whether you don't use me, whether you use someone else or don't use anybody at all, you deserve to know what your home is worth, and I'm happy to help you in that way. Now, just because you know what the home is worth doesn't necessarily mean you know how to get that for your home. And there's a good likelihood that your home could possibly be worth a lot more if you did some small things. So, in order to get the full analysis and get the full idea of how to maximize the sale of your house, please call me. I will be happy to schedule an appointment with you. We'll do a walkthrough. We'll look at the comps. We'll look at some possible hypotheticals and say, okay, if you do this, this, and this, we can get you this much more. I've done that for many folks, and they are very pleased at the very end when we got them several $1,000s more for their house. As a buyer, call me too, because I'm happy to help in that way. I've got a team of lenders that are ready and willing and able to work with you to help you get the absolute best mortgage rate and absolute lowest closing costs. The way you save money in a market like this, folks, is through your interest rate. That is something that you are going to be paying for the next 15 to 30 years. So 1 percentage point on $200,000 average makes a big difference. That's about $2,000 per year that I can save you. Not necessarily me, but my lenders. So if we can get you a much better rate, that means we can get you qualified for a much better home. Give me a call. I'd be happy to explain what all that means for you and your unique situation. I thank you all for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure. If you would like more information like what you saw today, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that way you get the most up-to-date info as it comes to our market. This has been Jim T. with Key, the realtor from BG, signing off from the White House in Bowling Green, Ohio. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to be of service to you sometime soon. Have a great day.